Hey everybody, welcome back to i2i Live, where we talk about Disney, Marvel, and Star Wars news and discuss it. My name's Kyle.
And I'm Jessica.
Welcome back if this is you returning to another live show, but if this is your first time, welcome as well. We get on here every single Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time and talk about all the good things together. What's going on here?
Trying to move Kyle's hand so that the camera doesn't keep
wobbling
as he's smacking the table
like this right now. Anyway, okay. So this is a very informal show. We just get on here and we like to chat to you, the viewers out there. So I can already see Scripps is here. If you are coming on and wanting to chat along with us, make sure you say hello, whatever kind of greeting you want to give, so we know who is here discussing with us. Daniel is here. Good job, Daniel. How many times have you been here? Like 2 weeks in a row now after not like being here at all? Daniel?
Was he here last week? I thought he wasn't here last week because somebody else won the hashtag thing.
Who won
Maybe I'm wrong.
Who won that? Oh, Nothing But Disney won it last week. That's right. So it has been 2 weeks in a row, I think, that he's been back now. Anyway.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't here last week. You're not listening.
I'm not listening. I never listen to you.
I feel like Daniel was probably annoyed with us already. So moving on.
So, guys, we have a lot to talk about this week. There was oodles amount of content that we produced this week that we'll touch on at the end of the show tonight. We've got topics galore ranging from trailers, attractions leaving at Disney World, attractions coming, all kinds of stuff to talk about tonight. So if there's something specific that you definitely want us to hit on tonight that we may not or may not hit on, you may better put in the comments section so we'll know that it's something that you want to discuss tonight, because otherwise we're just going to blow past everything tonight because there's just too much to talk about at this point.
Daniel, we're sorry that you weren't here because of the flu last week. It feels like it's too early for you to have the flu, but I know you're not here, so, right?
Yeah. I think he's a little bit more north than us, so he's a little bit colder, so you get those symptoms.
Maybe the flu comes early. I'm sorry. That's super stinks. Kyle had it back in the winter?
Yeah.
Back in January or February?
It was not fun. It was awful. Scripps, I'm glad you were here. We never forget you, my friend. And I'm glad that you're here tonight as well. Make sure you guys do us a favor, too, and you hit that like button down below so that we can get as many fans in here discussing with us as possible. And as a reminder, you are competing for best hashtag of the show. Jessica does have her pad and pen ready.
2 weeks in a row.
I know. It's like you're learning already.
Thanks.
Script says, hashtag who's the leader of the club? Some trivia you can check out sometime. Hashtag who's the leader of the club? Well, that's made for you and me. MICKYMOUSC.
You're dumb. Okay.
So which one of these things do you want to talk about first tonight?
Let's talk about Illuminations.
Illuminations. Okay, so if you haven't heard, Illuminations officially announced this week that by Disney Parks that it is going to be going away next summer. So everybody calm down. It's not going away like...
It's not right away.
Well, actually, I'll be honest. When I saw the headline, I panicked for a minute. And I thought, we're never going to get to see it again. But we're going to be gone in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, so...
Case in point, Kyle panics very easily about very minor things.
I do not, and that
yes, you do, Kyle. You panic about everything. There could be one bug in our house, and Kyle thinks we're infested.
Oh, no. No, yes. Ma'am. This is the girl that squeals when there's a bug in the house.
The praying mantis was an exception.
It was Manny
Who
from
has praying mantises in their house?
What if that was Manny from A Bug's Life? Don't you feel bad for smashing him?
I didn't smash him, you did.
Did I smash him?
Yes.
Oh, man, I'm a murderer.
With the fly swatter, remember?
I'm trying to block that out of my memory now.
I feel like a praying mantis is a good reason.
Okay, but anyway, I don't panic. I knew our trip was coming up, and I thought, oh no, why would this happen right before we go on our trip? And
what if it was? Would anything have changed? No. We still wouldn't have gone to Disney that day.
What? You don't know that. Maybe I would have, run down.
Too.
We could have come down there in, a really quick, trip.
I have a job.
So do I, but at the same time.
I have bills to pay.
I have bills to pay too. I have the same.
Do we live in the same house?
Apparently.
Okay.
I see you come home every night, so I guess we do.
Okay.
All right, so Illuminations, give me your thoughts. You guys at
honestly,
home too.
I liked it the first time I saw it.
Okay.
I liked it the second time I saw it. I think I liked it even more, and I really got invested in it. But after you've seen it 2 times, you've seen it 100. I don't think it's that special. I think it's... I know.
Sit back here for a minute, let her keep digging herself a hole. You want to auger for that hole you're digging?
No, because this is my opinion. It's an opinionated show, and I'm allowed my opinion. I think it was fine. I think it was good. I think it was great in that it brought all the diversity and cultures together and it showcased them. And I liked the water features of it. But I think it's time. It's been there a while. It's time to move on. And isn't like, what is it being replaced with? Like Thor or something random?
Nope, nothing's been confirmed yet about what's going to happen.
Well, somebody posted on Facebook that it was Thor.
I'm sure that was a joke, honey. I'm pretty sure that was something you just fell for.
Oh, well, okay.
All right, well, we'll get to that part of that in a second. What's going to replace it? But my thoughts on Illuminations are this. At one point, I thought it was the best nighttime show at Disney World.
Yes, agreed.
And then they came out with Happily Ever After.
And then they came out with Star Wars.
And the Star Wars fireworks. That's when it, so that's kind of sadly when Illuminations started taking a back seat for me. But at the same time, I still love it. I mean, I think it's great. I think it's much needed in a time where there are so many people getting at each other's throats as it is on various topics. About message of unity, that we're all one, that we share the same planet, we should protect it, we should value each other. Mm-hmm. So I think the overarching thing of the World Showcase, where it's displayed, it fits very well. And I don't know what they're going to do so much different that's going to warrant being in the World Showcase Lagoon. That
I definitely agree with. This was the perfect water show, fireworks show, overall thematic show.
Pyrotechnic.
There you go.
I love fire. So much.
It was perfect because it encompassed all of Earth, the world, all the different cultures, like I was saying. So I think it'll be very difficult for them to replicate that. However, again, I think it was time. I think we've all heard the song. We've all seen the show. It's time. And all good things must come to an end. It's okay. And now it's time for something new and better. Because it was like...
I don't like change.
I know you don't. You panic and you don't like change. But here's the thing, Kyle. What was that show at Magic Kingdom that I hated before they came out with Happily Ever After? Oh, God. Here we go. I'm going to get that stuck in my head. Why did I ask? Remember how much you loved Wishes?
Oh, it was so good.
Okay, do you love Happily Ever After?
Oh, it's so good.
See? This is going to be just like that. Illuminations is great.
Let's address Script's question real quick. He was quoting Hastag, who's the leader of the club. He asked what movie. I'm not sure unless it's a Mickey Mouse Club movie.
I'm sorry, it's been a long week. I'm tired.
I'm not sure.
I've never known that.
Can't think of that one off the top of my head, so you're going to have to give us the answer.
Is it like...
So, Illuminations, so the rumor is, and you kind of already see the things starting to take shape of this possibly in it. Epcot is already been announced that they're going for a huge retheming of everything. Like, I'm talking huge. So they're already getting Guardians of the Galaxy over at Universe of Energy.
Which I'm excited for, but I don't think fits in Epcot.
Because I think they're moving away from the education theme.
I know. And again,
think about it this way. What, you don't know this question, or this answer, I'm sure, but Tony Stark, in one of the movies, created something that was similar to the World's Fair called the Stark Expo. And I think not the World Showcase, Future World is primed for a revamp into a Marvel-themed land. Not in the truest sense like it's going to be about like superheroes in the most direct sense, but I think you're going to start seeing Marvel-themed stuff come into each area around there. I think that you're going to see it sponsored by the Stark Industries or something like that at some point. I know
that would be cool.
I know there's the rule that, Universal, we can't apparently at this point have Marvel in the parks unless it's the Guardians of the Galaxy because they don't own them. Right. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can think that makes sense. I love the edutainment aspect of Epcot, but I don't think that it can last.
That's what I'm thinking. This standing the test of time, I think it's got a very limited...
Daniel's got a great hashtag here. Hashtag no change. I love it. I don't want any change, ever. Everything should stay the same. No, I'm just kidding. But then we wouldn't get great things like Happily Ever After. We wouldn't get great things like...
Like me in your life?
That's true. I guess you're kind of nice. Anyway. So yeah, Illuminations leaving us, sadly, and we'll see in the coming months if they announce something that's going to... I get the feeling personally that what we see next as the nighttime show, as the replacement for Illuminations is going to only be a placeholder, because I feel like there's so much that has to take place for the revamping of Epcot over the couple of years that we're only going to get something to placehold.
That's fair.
Is that worth it for you? That if you know that it's probably not something that's going to...
Except that then that would get people in. People like us that aren't pass holders, but they go every year.
Right.
It would definitely get us back because we'd be like, ooh, we have to see that before it's gone.
That's true. So that's a good thing, too, that you might encourage more people to come at least quickly to come see something that may not be there for quite some time, because the original Star Wars fireworks weren't announced as a permanent thing. And and we got to see the original.
And we felt like, wow, we've seen something great.
And then they changed it and it got better, obviously. Yeah. So change is good sometimes.
So I have an opinion that's not going to go over well, I don't think.
What is this? Is this a segue to a different topic? Or
no, this is the same topic.
Okay.
Just listen.
I'm going to sit back here in case it's not popular.
I think the fireworks shows are far too long. I do. I know I'm probably one of 2 people on the planet that feel this, but I think they're too long. I think that you lose people's attention. I appreciate this story aspect where we've got, a protagonist and there's a climax of the story and then it dive bombs and then you've got something exciting at the end. I just think they're too long. I mean, how long are some of the shows? Like almost 30 minutes. And most of the time you're standing uncomfortably with 500 people touching you and children screaming, and it's past their bedtime. I think the shows could be cut in half and be just as well received.
I think,
my opinion,
personally,
not anybody else's.
If they can do it, they should do something like Hollywood Studios is able to do right now, where they have 2 nighttime shows, and and granted, it makes you have to choose, but I think personally, every Star Wars show that we've been to thus far has not been the maximum crowded it could be. Because they've still got, what's the other show?
It's
Fantasmic.
Yes, that I don't love.
I love Fantasmic, but I love Star Wars fireworks more.
And every time I see Fantasmic, I want to love it because it's got everything I love. It's got all the characters. It's got great music. It's got water and stuff.
And it's like a 20-minute show, but that gives you seating for it.
Yeah, so. And I think every time, I'm going to love this. I'm going to love it. And every time I'm disappointed. So
I'm disappointed in you for not.
I know. What is wrong with me?
You're so cynical.
I'm just opinionated and negative Nancy. So sorry.
Okay, so that's that bit of news. Illuminations going away, and we'll definitely go see it this trip to make sure that we get our fill of it.
For sure. Yeah, our fill of it. Kyle will probably video the entire thing.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
The only good thing about it, though, is usually where we watch it is right by the refreshment port, and we get a cronut.
But see,
because our whole life is built around food, people.
I haven't decided where the best viewing area for Illuminations.
Honestly, I haven't either, because we've been to a couple really good spots.
I will tell you that I thought that little, that part that dips down by France, like lower into the water, that was not a good spot. No, don't do that one.
We tried that.
Alex says he loves Fantasmic.
It's fair. Kyle's with you.
You're my people, Alex. You are my people.
I'm telling you, Alex, I really want to love it. It's a great show. I don't love it.
Well,
I feel that way about TV shows too, though. Kyle and I will try to watch TV shows and we're like, I should love this show. Like Scrubs, for instance, is really funny and it's about the medical field. So obviously I should love that. And I'm just like, it's okay.
Better not.
Better not.
All right, let's talk about this. The big stuff that's going on this week. And if you have been paying attention to our channel, you'll know that this is apparently the week. This is apparently the week.
Do y'all know that, boy?
I'll try one more time. Apparently the week of movie trailers. We've got a second trailer. Actually, it was the first official trailer for Mary Poppins.
2. Returns.
Excuse me. The first any kind of trailer for Captain Marvel. And the second official trailer, but is like the third trailer for Wreck-It Ralph 2, which has now been called Ralph Breaks the Internet. So the first thing I want to know...
Ralph Breaks the what?
Ralph Breaks the Internet. Did I say it?
You just went, Ralph Breaks the
Internet.
You just kind of gave up.
Real quick, I want to know from everybody, of the 3 trailers, which of those are you most excited about? Mary Poppins Returns, Ralph Breaks the Internet, or Captain Marvel? You guys know exactly where I'm going with this one, but I want to know from you guys in the comments which ones that you love.
Obviously, I feel like we're pretty simple. Kyle's Captain Marvel. I'm Mary Poppins Returns. But to be fair, I think Wreck-It Ralph 2 or Ralph Breaks the Internet. Sorry, your notes are confusing.
Sorry.
Ralph Breaks the Internet is a solid.
It's so much easier to write Wreck-It Ralph 2, though.
Getting on my nerves. You keep interrupting. Ralph Breaks the Internet is a solid, like, second place for me. Obviously, I want to see it.
I did.
Apparently.
Going back a second, Andy. Oh, no, let me bring that one down. Even though your comment is good, Scripps. Andy says fireworks and food sold. I mean, Andy, the only thing that I need to sell you on anything is food. Period. And let me just tell you this, Andy. If you haven't, go back and watch our episode we just did this week on the preview for the Food and Wine Festival.
Good gravy. I'm hungry again.
Man, we did that right before dinner, and that was a bad decision.
I don't know, though, because we just had dinner, and I'm still thinking about that food, and I'm hungry. Not the food that we ate for dinner. I mean, it was fine. But I'm talking about the food at Disney.
Yes, that type of food from Food and Wine Festival is awesome with the fireworks there.
Granted, if they named the festival food, like, the food better be incredible. Otherwise, it should just be called Bleh and Wine Festival.
All right, so we got some answers for which of the trailers you guys are most excited about. Andy says Captain Marvel, no doubt. I'm not surprised by that in the least, Andy. You are Mr. Marvel just like me. Script says first, Ralph Breaks the Internet because it's first out. Then Mary Poppins, Christmas, and then I guess maybe you throw Captain Marvel in there as well.
Or you don't, and you're like me and you don't care.
So here's my take with... Well, here's some other answers too. Alex says definitely Mary Poppins. Daniel says can't wait to see the Skrulls and Captain Marvel. Haven't seen the Wreck-It Ralph trailer yet. Skrulls are one of the villains, and I said the little alien-looking things.
Is that a thing that had the thing coming out? No, that was Wreck-It Ralph. Never mind.
Daniel says Mary Poppins Returns, and he says then Captain Marvel only because I have to wait longer. And I understand that, Scripps. That's a good logic because waiting sucks. So, all right, let's tackle these one by one here.
Okay.
I think, first of all, that this was a good week for us because you got a trailer that you were really excited about.
Yes.
I got a trailer that I was really excited about. And then we got one that
we were both
mutually,
excited.
Mutually.
What's mutually?
Mutually excited about.
Kyle, did you lace your dinner with something?
Apparently you did because you're the one who made it. I'm scared now. Scripps says, huge Marvel and Stan Lee fan. Now, Scripps, my question to you is, have you been able to find Stan Lee in all of the Marvel films?
That's my favorite thing.
Because some of them, he flies by really quickly.
Don't worry. Go to the theater with Kyle, and he'll be like, hey, did you see him? Did you see him? There he is! Kyle is so obnoxious when Stan Lee comes on the camera.
All right, even though it's not in release order, let's tackle in the week how they came out this week. Mary Poppins Returns. You've had 2 days to think about it. Any other thoughts on it?
No, I'm just so excited. That's it.
That was some great analysis.
That was, wasn't it? I am such a great analytical person.
So if you haven't, I'm going to do a little fancy thing here, a little trick. You can go check out Mary Poppins Return, the official trailer reaction with content. Isn't that a cool little tool, guys? You can actually see
I'm just
us
thinking,
now.
Look how happy we look because we love Mary Poppins. She is the bomb.
Go check that out on the YouTube channel if you haven't, and you can give us some more reactions there as well. It's pretty funny watching our faces and how we react throughout things. I like going back and watching.
Mary Poppins just makes me so happy. It is just like the calmest, most soothing, sweetest movie, and I just think it's going to be great.
It's going to be awesome. Alex says that this is a great week for trailers. I agree. There's a hashtag from Andy right there for you. Hashtag mutually. Did you get that one?
I missed it. There's so many comments!
Thank you, Andy, for making me remember that I misspoke.
Thank you, Andy. We appreciate you.
Script says, look at the posters too, especially in the Netflix and Marvel stuff. So yes, Daredevil got announced today as well. We didn't throw that really into there, even though it is Disney.
Is that TV show that's scary?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Jessica can't, it's a lot to ask Jessica to get into Marvel stuff, period, but I can't really get her to get into the realistic and more, we'll say, gory Netflix series for Marvel.
I draw the line. I'm sorry.
I love them. I'm almost done with Iron Fist. I got 2 episodes left, and it's just so good.
Here's the other thing. We've talked about this. I'm an ER nurse. I see enough gore and blood and guts in my real life. I don't want to see it on TV. I just really don't.
Well, and here's the thing, too. We tried we did a trailer reaction for Jessica Jones Season 2, and it's so scary. She just thought... whole time was just like this. And while that's kind of funny, it was just like she didn't even have anything she wanted to say about it.
I was like appalled. And I'm not against, like, I'm not judging people that watch it. I think it's fine.
Judging me.
No, I'm totally not. I want you to be sure that I'm not judging you. Please. I watch things like Friends and The Office and like very blah TV. I'm just saying, it's just not for me.
Easy to fall asleep to?
Exactly. I like things that are easy plot line. How to Get Away with Murder is about as deep as I can get.
All right, so here, let's move back towards Mary Poppins a little bit here, because this is a great question from Daniel.
Yeah.
And
That's
this is one that we've been discussing a lot with people in the comments of our reaction video and just off thing. The big question is, how is Emily Blunt going to match Julie Andrews?
So, I don't think it's fair to compare them.
It's not.
Because Julie Andrews is obviously... she's the original. She's going to be perfect. We're all going to remember her with rose-colored glasses on. Emily Blunt is not Mary Poppins. She's not that Mary Poppins. We have to just remember she's new. Her singing voice is not the same. I don't know if I like it better or worse, or just am indifferent about it. Her accent's obviously not the same. She's not the same person. Her mannerisms are not the same. So I think they will be equally great performances. I just don't think it's fair to compare them.
Well, here's a thought I had. I wonder if they're going to have some subtle way to hint that this Mary Poppins is not the Mary Poppins you know, but the title of Mary Poppins is
lives
this.
In your heart. That was a good British accent.
It's all right. it's. I think they're going to find some way to hint at that. They're not going to make it overly obvious that this is not the same Mary Poppins, but there's just going to be one of those things that the title is passed down or something like that, so that because she's returning just doesn't mean that the old one is back. It's just someone who's taken on that mantle as the Mary Poppins. I'm not saying
you don't think it'll be like the Winnie the Pooh movie where they just said, we've been here all
No,
along.
I think logically that's just what they're going to do, because that's the easiest thing to do. But I wouldn't be surprised if they tried some little subtle hint at, hey, it's not the Mary Poppins you've been looking for. If I do my Obi-Wan impression there. Amanda's here. Good to see you, Amanda. Script says he has only 2 episodes left of Iron Fist. Well,
no, that's not what that says at all.
Oh, he has 2. He's only seen 2 episodes of Iron Fist. Well, you got to catch up with me, my friend.
Are the worst.
Apparently, Brian's here. I haven't seen him on here yet.
No,
but...
he's not here.
Oh, he says, "Where's that Brian?" I can't read.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know where Brian is.
Let me just read, okay, baby. On an acting scale, I think Emily Blunt will be great. She's no singer, though. I kind of feel the same way, Scripts.
But you loved the way her voice sounded in the trailer.
I said I think it sounds good. I think it's decent. I don't think it's Julie Andrews' voice, though. She has a great voice. Remember Julie Andrews in The Sound of Music?
No, I don't, because I didn't watch it.
Okay, well, people that care about good movies, do we remember that? I'm just saying, Emily Blunt, I think, is a great actress.
Sorry, Andy just gave me a comment that's an inside joke between me and him.
Do you want to share with the group, or do we need to delete the
comments? Andy is so good. All right, so Andy and I went on a professional development trip a long time ago together when he and I were employed at the same place. And we stayed with the British family. And when I tell it, it's not going to be funny to you guys, but to me and him. So we stayed at these people's house because they were hosting us, and we came down to eat breakfast. And apparently we used the last bit of the milk that they had. We didn't know we had.
How do you not know if you use all the milk?
Because it was like a half gallon. We assumed they had more because they knew they had company. And we were like, barely had enough for ourselves it is, because all they had was cereal. And then one of the guys comes in. He's the nicest guy ever. Didn't mean it rude at all. But he goes, drank all the milk then, have you?
That's so embarrassing.
Not related to Disney at all, but it's just hilarious.
What did y'all do? Did you say anything? Were you just apologetic?
We laughed really hard. Leonard, first time watching. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you on here.
Daniel's making fun of you. Thank you. At least I'm not the one that has to do it. I mean, babe, I don't know what's going on.
I've been working today.
Maybe I did poison your food and didn't intend to.
I think she did.
I did not.
Alex says it sucks that Julie Andrews can't sing like she used to. But
getting
also,
old stinks.
But she also doesn't want to take any of the limelight away from Emily Blunt. So.
I agree. I think this has been done very tastefully, and I'm so excited to see it. So let's talk about a movie you want to talk about now.
Well, let's see. Script says Julie Andrews #no filter. Emily Blunt. I'd guess she'd been digitally remastered. I mean, you could try to digitally remaster her for the whole film, but that's a lot of work and that's a lot of effort.
Hey, Dick Van Dyke's in the film, so
Oh, that's true. I forgot about Dick
I'm
Van Dyke.
so excited. I love
good in
him.
there. So anyway, let's talk about Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in... People know I love Marvel. Are you...
If I wasn't married to you, I would never see this movie.
But it's the first completely centralized female superhero, like, for Marvel. Now, they've had Wonder Woman. And there you have it. Jessica's not a fan.
I just don't care. I don't like superhero movies, y'all. Don't throw things at me. I know it's the worst, but I don't like it.
It is got me really excited. I'll say that much. Because I'm not a well versed on the Captain Marvel character. I know enough to make me dangerous. But I'm more excited since it's going to be set back in the 90s, back when Nick Fury was young, back when...
That's right. There was a Blockbuster.
And the Blockbuster thing was... I think that I love it when you can go back and fill in some of the gaps. I think that's the key there. Do not fill in all the gaps that are missing from the movies. Or in between all the storylines. Because you've got, like, Captain America, the first one, that it was in the 40s, for World War II. I don't need to know everything that happened in between. And each of the movies has kind of gone back, like Ant-Man and the Wasp, the first one, kind of showed a little snippet of the 90s and the 80s as well. But I just wanted little pieces, and let our imaginations fill in the work for Captain Marvel. That's just me. I'm really excited for it.
I'm glad you're really excited.
Have you heard if she will have an appearance in the film? Going back to Mary Poppins, we have not heard. No.
I don't know, but that is a good point, because do you think that we're not going to know? They're not putting it in the trailers. They're not leaking it. And then all of a sudden we're in the theater and there's Julie Andrews and we'll just have this magical moment
I think
oh my
she's
gosh.
got to have something.
But does she, though? She's pretty old. And I mean that with all
She's pretty old. I don't know how you can fix that.
I'm just saying, Kyle. We all get old. Jeez. It's a blessing.
Scripps asks Black Widow, I guess you were talking about the first centralized film. That's what I meant, is that a female character has her own film for a superhero movie. So Wonder Woman for DC, but Black Widow hasn't had hers yet. Will she? I hope so. I would love that, because I think Black Widow is a very interesting character. But for right now, Captain Marvel is going to be the first female centralized character for a film.
But now that's the film that doesn't come out until like March or something?
March, yeah. We got a little bit. And then Infinity War sequel. So good. Amanda, you are a brave soul for typing out that hashtag supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Well done. Alex says Captain Marvel is going to be awesome. I agree, sir. Will she, Captain Marvel, experience the snap? Yeah, I think he's talking about the Thanos snap.
Oh, no.
I think she's beyond that, from what I understand, that she's supposed to be basically on par with Superman in terms of power. So I don't know. I think she somehow avoided it, obviously, since she is going to come save the day, apparently.
Are you not going to do that crazy thing where you put our trailer thing?
Oh, do you want me to? Yeah, I forgot about doing that. See, we're just playing this out. So if you haven't, go check out. There's my face.
And my face.
Captain Marvel official trailer reaction with Kyle and Jessica. You can check that out over on the YouTube channel. That's a pretty funny one. I
feel like that segment that you captures us perfectly. Like,
and that's exactly what I put on there, because she's like, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, this is awesome.
That's me in every Marvel movie that we go see, except Spider-Man. That's the only one I can follow.
Dan says, I know a bit about her. She's pretty cool. I imagine she might have been involved in an alien war. Yeah, that's probably what it's going to be involved around. The Kree and the Skrull are two alien races that you're going to learn about in this movie. Don't worry about it. Don't worry your little head about it.
Okay.
Black Widow film is supposed to be in development. I have heard that as well. And she definitely wasn't affected by the snap. Let's hope not, because apparently she's the only thing that can save us at this point. If you remember, Doctor Strange saw the only outcome, and she's obviously... Tony Stark obviously plays a role in it, and clearly she does as well.
So when does that Avengers thing, the second part, come out?
After Captain Marvel, I believe in May is when it comes out.
Oh, so like soon.
Back to back kind of stuff.
Do we get a new Star Wars movie anytime soon?
Next Christmas.
That's been a long time. We did have Solo.
Because all you people out there, not saying the people who are watching specifically, didn't go see Solo, because then they stopped developing all these other cool movies that we could have had out there.
Yeah. I'm a little disappointed I don't have...
Solo was a good movie. I'm bitter, and I am not afraid to admit it. It was awesome.
He is bitter.
All right, so we're kind of running low on time here. any general thoughts about Wreck-It Ralph besides what we've already talked about on our trailer?
It freaking seems awesome. And every time we watch a trailer about it, Kyle, it makes me want to go watch the first movie. So why have we not bought it yet?
Well, I mean, we can watch it on Netflix, I'm sure.
Well, it's not on Netflix, I'm sure.
There you go. Just popped up there is our little title card for the the Wreck-It Ralph.
Stop calling it that. It's Ralph Breaks the
Breaks the Internet reaction video that we had. Go check that out. It's a lot of fun. The video itself, like the trailer itself, is awesome.
That was so good.
I
Honestly,
laughed a lot.
That was probably my favorite trailer that I've seen in a long time.
It was very, very funny. And when it can like make you laugh out loud, that's when you know it's
like
success.
Mary Poppins gives you all the feels. Captain Marvel makes you like want to run out of the room screaming, but Wreck-It Ralph makes you laugh.
All right, look, I think we're kind of out of time for tonight. We didn't get to half the stuff we want to talk about, but we talked about the main things: the trailers, Ralph Breaks the Internet, Captain Marvel, Mary Poppins Returns, Illuminations leaving. We had some laughs and funs. Disney's Golden Boy, you just got to hear it at the end. So Jessica, why don't you tell them?
I like Alex's last one.
Oh, what do you have on there? I missed that one.
Hashtag buy the movie.
All right. So.
Nope, I'm reading them. You always mess them up.
But here, I'll give you the intro. So Jessica's now going to read the hashtags that were submitted during the live chat here. And you guys are now going to, in the comments, vote which one you want to appear as the hashtag for the show above the title. And it'll appear in the description of this video.
And I'm doing things differently tonight. Because I always say who made the hashtag, but I'm pretty sure that's causing some favoritism.
They can go back and look.
I'm just going to read the hashtag, and then you get to pick based on that. So the first one is hashtag no change. Second one is hashtag apparently. Next one is hashtag mutually. Wonder who said that. And the last one is hashtag buy the movie.
All right, so one more time so they know, and then we'll go over.
Hashtag no change. Hashtag apparently. Hashtag mutually. And hashtag buy the movie.
All right, so those are your choices. Make sure you vote in the comment section. So while we wait for some votes, here are some of the other things that we had come out this week for you guys to go check out. We had our Epcot Food and Wine Festival 2018 preview. There's Jessica talking, Kyle passing out from the awesome food that he's about to eat. Go check that out on the channel if you have not done so already, because it is a good video to go check out. It's one of my favorites we've done in quite some time.
Well, anything about food is going to be our favorite.
It is awesome. And then also, something I've been doing is putting up videos of around Walt Disney World from my January solo trip I took. It doesn't look like much here, but if you like to relax and have something in the background, this is some of the music. It's sitting outside Roaring Forks at the Wilderness Lodge, a quick service restaurant out there, and you kind of get a view of the pool area and kind of surrounding environment. It's really relaxing. Go check it out if you're interested in that type of stuff as well. So that, all the trailers that we submitted this week, that is going to be all of the content that we have out for you guys this week. And it looks like we've got a lot of new faces tonight, so it's nice to see everybody.
And it looks like everybody loves making fun of Kyle again. So our hashtag winner is from Andy, and it's mutually. And I expect you to type that out, MOOTUALY.
So it's like cow, mutually?
Like moo.
Thanks, Andy. I appreciate that, buddy.
It's because you're a zookeeper. It goes back to animals.
All right, so congratulations, Andy. I think this is your first win ever, winning the hashtag of the show with mutually. So I'll put that above the title in the description. You win, sir. And then Scripps is typing out super. Everybody is fascinated with typing that one out.
Y'all.
Tonight. That's too much effort to write that one out. So more props
for
to you
effort.
guys. All right, guys. It has been fun this week talking with you guys. We will be back again, same time, same place next week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, to talk with you guys about
another vote from mutually. 5
talk.
votes. That's the most votes we've ever gotten for any hashtag. So I love making fun of Kyle.
It's pretty well done here. So what else should they do?
If you haven't already, please go and like and subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Kyle does a lot of fun things on Twitter that I never see, but the things on Facebook are a lot of fun.
Just imagine what fun you would have if you get on Twitter.
I know, but that would involve me understanding social media.
Oh, that reminds me as well. I think we keep adding things here at the end. Something I'm trying to do recently is giving you guys quick audio clips on Twitter and Facebook of like breaking news that's coming out. If you guys like that, if you catch it on the social media platforms, let me know. We'll keep doing it if you like it. That's just something new we're trying as well. So, but that's it for this show. We'll see you same time, same place next week. Until we assemble again.
May the force be with you.
And we'll see you real soon.
Bye.